Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. This is the Agrotizer Network, broadcasting live, streaming on YouTube, playing Warcraft Rumble, and today's big question is, do we go with Noxious Presence or Cannonball for the talent for the Abomination? Which talent is better? As long as we're asking questions, here's another question. Does the theme music for Warcraft Rumble remind you of the theme music for the original Zelda game? Dun 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 dun. There's kind of some similarities, I think. Well, this is a big decision here. Noxious Presence poisons nearby enemies every 3 seconds. Cannonball stuns nearby enemies for 5 seconds when it deploys and when it's at 50% health. Now, I looked this up on the internet, and the internet says, well, the internet is, it's a little bit ambivalent. Some people on the internet say, yeah, Noxious Presence because it's easier to use. Whereas other sources on the internet say Cannonball is definitely the better talent. It looks a little more complicated to use. 5 seconds of being stunned is huge. That's a long time for enemies to be stunned. And so basically what they're saying is that that's worth it. Whereas poisoning nearby enemies is also great, but that 5-second stun is huge. And some people on the internet are speculating that if you heal the guy using the shaman, then he can stun people repeatedly over and over every time he gets down to 50% health. So if I could hook that up, that would actually be pretty helpful. But Noxious Presence would be much easier to use. There's also a comparison of PvE versus PvE. Fresh Meat, by the way, that's not the best talent. That one's definitely not on the list. That's not what we want. Now, there's also some discussion on the interwebs about the difference between fighting PvP or PvE using the Abomination. What do we mean when we talk about PvP versus PvE? Allow me to demonstrate. So, on my world map, if I go in and do one of my Arclight quests, Arclight missions, very important, as all 7 of my subscribers are well aware from watching my videos. I make a big deal about the Arclight missions. And then there's also the campaign quests, just your average campaign quest. Let's see where my ones are that I'm working on right now. Here we are. Tar Tyrant in the Ungoro Crater. These are considered to be PvE, which means player versus environment. I call it playing against the CPU. That's the way we used to call it back in the day. Basically, you're playing against the computer, or actually technically against the server. Well, PvP is this thing right down here, this button down here. What happened to my scrolly pointer? Not seeing my pointer thing that I like. My magical pointer. Well, anyway, PvP, this is when you go in and rumble against actual human beings and get your butt whooped. That's what PvP is. So basically what the interwebs are saying is that Cannonball is better for PvP and Noxious Presence is better for PvE. Am I more concerned about advancing on my campaign? Oh, also PvE would be like if I go into one of these dungeons here. These dungeon battles. Also PvE, player versus environment, player versus server, player versus computer. Am I more concerned about that or PvP? Well, for me, I'm like, I want to do as well as I can in PvP because I feel like that's where the status is at. So here's where this tough decision comes from, is here in my grid, I have the possibility to get the Noxious Presence, talent, poison nearby enemies every 3 seconds. And that's a tough one to pass up. That is very enticing for me. I also have the option here, Holy Nova, Amplify Magic. Effects are doubled on all elemental minis. I don't think that's the one I want for Holy Nova. For Holy Nova, Renew also adds Heal, Amplify Magic, Inner Fire. Affected allies gain armors and resist for 5 seconds. I think Inner Fire is the one I want for Holy Nova. I'll look it up on the internet and so forth. I'm not in a rush on that one. That one's still up at the top. I got like 2 more days before it cycles its way through. But this Abomination, Noxious Presence, today is my last day to get that. What shall I do, dear viewers? Well, let's check in the chats and see if anyone has any suggestions. Let's see, concurrent viewers 0, stream health, how's my stream health? Stream health is excellent, very good. Everything's looking great over here. Should I get Noxious Presence? Presence. There we go. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Yeah. Oh, total bitrate, content. The total bitrate cannot exceed the amount of upload bandwidth available. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, good. Get rid of that. Okay, thank you. I will abide by the rules. X. Heart. Man, can't get rid of that. Maybe if I just like do a bunch of... Come on, there we go. Okay, internet, you have said nothing. Oh, average view duration 7 minutes and 42 seconds. So hey, wow. Ooh, chat rate 3. Ooh. Hey, things are getting... All of my 0 concurrent viewers are watching for 7 minutes each, so that's pretty good. So I've heard you loud and clear. I asked if I should get Noxious Presence, and you have said, I don't think so. You better hold off. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait. This game, Warcraft Rumble, is about patience. It's about taking it slow, thinking through your decisions, and continuing to play the game for years and years and years into the future, months and years and weeks into the future. And of course, Arclight missions. Arclight Surge, that's what it's about. Now, I personally, myself, eagleDog, your faithful host today, my policy is that I don't spend real world money because I want to provide a baseline. I want all you Warcraft Rumble players at home to see my channel and say, what is the absolute best that I could do on this game without spending money? And then see how much better you are than me when you do spend money. There's a mythical upgrade package here. It's got some big tomes in it. Tomes, I figure I'll gain my experience over time. But look at this, mini buys number 6. They've been doing these mini buy packages every day. This, if you're gonna spend $2 less than you would spend on a cup of coffee, this is the one to get. 2 stars for Pyromancer, 2 stars for Raptors, and 240 coins. That I think is a good value. If I were spending money on this game, that's the one I would get today for sure. Definitely worthwhile. The other ones, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Oh, look at this, Feast for Beasts. Look at all those. Look at all those stars. 3 Murk-Eye cards, 3 Hogger cards, 3 Charla Razorflank cards. So also pretty good, but that's $10. Daily offers. I already collected my free XP. So excuse me, I choked on my own words because they were so powerful. I do not at all advocate the way that I'm playing of not spending money. I say spend the money, pay to play, advance, have fun. Definitely $2 here. An Arclight booster pack stays for the life of the account. You keep this the boost to the coins and the XP boost for the life of the account. Definitely worth getting. That is highly recommended. And also, like I say, if I was going to get something today, this would be the one. But I'm here to provide a baseline. I'm here to show I started playing very close to the very beginning, just toward the end of Season 1. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to be doing this game for months and months and probably years into the future. And I just want to... That's just kind of that's my way of playing. I don't spend the real world dollars. That's my own little eagleDog style. So, but that is a great, that mini buy is definitely worthwhile value there. So I'm gonna pass on Noxious Presence, and you know, the last stream that I made, I was getting ready to go in and do PvP. And then I hit the kill screen, the true kill screen, beat the game. Just like that kid beat Tetris. Did you guys hear about that? A like 13-year-old kid beat the original NES Tetris. That blew my mind when I saw that news. I mean, that's just crazy. All right, well, I'm going to do some Arclight missions here. Just pick up some tomes. Let's see, this guy's sending in a bunch of footmen. Oh, and there's a troll coming in. Oh, and a digger guy too. Oh dear. And what is this army I've got? Oh, I just like threw away my chain lightning. I'm just started tapping like crazy. I got all carried away. I got overly excited. All right, so now, oh yeah, this is, since it's an Arclight mission, the battleground effect here this time is look at me just getting, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull through here. Better drop some whelp eggs. Oh, come on, get the whelp eggs. Yes, good. All right, I think I'm gonna survive at least for a few minutes here, so I'll probably be all right. The battleground effect here on this particular Arclight mission is that you're playing with, like in this case, Horde and Blackrock minis instead of with your normal army. So I was expecting like my normal army to be there, and then I got all these random guys. Chain lightning, that's one I essentially almost very rarely, practically never use. It's chain lightning. You know, I have bad memories of chain lightning from all the way back in the Warcraft 3 days. Of like, I was never really great at Warcraft 3. I'm more of a Warcraft 2 aficionado myself. But I always felt like chain lightning was weak sauce even back then. And I don't know. I could be converted. I could change my mind. But it has not been the focus of building my army in this particular game since I started the last, what has it been? Now, this game came out beginning of November. Right now, we're beginning of February. November, December, January. So 3 months it's been out. I started playing at the end of November, so I've been playing for about 2 months. Oh, we got a modest tome. Two of my lesser used minis. We'll just upgrade the safe pilot there. We'll get the two-headed dragon there. And should we level up? Let's level it up. Level it up! The Worgen. This guy deploys with stealth. And I think he might be unbound. Is the Worgen unbound? Possibly. He's definitely stealthy. There's a little icon that pops up in the top right corner that shows when you get those guild rewards. So let's check in the guild tab here. See what's going down. A message from eagleDog. Everyone please try to do as many Arclight missions as you can. This will help our long-time performance by getting upgrade cores for future use. That was myself that said that. And also I reported in to the team about kicking some inactives and making the Power Rangers Guild public. Let's see if we've had any new members join. We have not. Still 11 out of 15 members. It's been public for like 5 days. No one has joined yet. This could be a problem. Oh, but luckily we are advancing on the Arclight Warcrest PvP Season 3 War Chest. I've got 2 tomes to claim here. Let's grab this one. Oh. Jaina, I want to keep her weak. I've been wanting to keep some of my heroes, some of my leaders weak so that I can... Oh, let's go ahead and level up these guys. The Murloc Hunters. Tide Hunters. Leveled up to level 12. And, oh, let's go ahead and level up the Sapper. I'm just leveling up like wild today. I'm on fire. I can't help it. Kaboom! And we'll claim another one of these things, these books. Open up another book. Let's see, we'll go with, what? What? Oh! Oh, did you see that? It vanished. What? This is not the first time this has happened. Well, that's life. That's okay. Patience in all things. We've already collected the Emperor Thaurisen. Emperor Thaurisen is the new hero, new leader that came out with this PvP season. And his talents are nearby burning enemies heal him, or non-elemental mini deploys with +2 levels, or lava spikes burn is permanent. I've not tried out Emperor Thaurisen yet. He's part of what? Probably the Blackrock family, maybe? We've got 25 days left, and we've made it up to 12,000 on our big war chest. So 25 days out of 40. We had 40 when we started. That means we're about, what, probably about 1/3 of the way through. We're about 15 days in. No, we're more than 1/3 through. And so it's going to be close. It is really close on these on this war chest. Well, let me see if I can help out a little bit here. Try to help the team. You know, it's really all about the team spirit and the PvP battles. I do the Arclight missions for the team spirit. I calculate oh, and it's crashed once again. Let's see if I get the kill screen again. The true kill screen. I mean, I am quite mighty at this game, I have to say. And once I get that Cannonball upgrade for the Abomination, I'll be even mightier. I'm passing on the Noxious Presence. I'm holding out. I'm holding out for Cannonball. Just like with Baron Rivendare, I am holding out for him to be able to deploy skeleton mages, because that will be awesome at the bases. That's what I've noticed in PvP. Once I go up against somebody that's got Baron Rivendare and he's deploying skeleton mages from all the bases, it's like, oh, and it just took me straight in there. It remembered where I was at least. It's just like game over. I can't touch those guys. They're just devastating. Oh, they got the gold chest. Darn it. We need somebody to attack that griffin. I think this axe thrower girl cannot attack airborne units, but she she has a very fast attack rate. I've noticed that. I'm not positive. Maybe she can attack airborne units, but I have not confirmed that she can at this point. At this point, I have my doubts. Alright, let's bloodlust her. Come on, Gromish. Yeah, she's bloodlusted now. Alright. That's good. Send in the whelp eggs, see if they can do anything over there. Does the chain lightning do anything to the tower? A little bit. Those whelp eggs are really not doing much to that tower. I'm also pretty sure that this Bat Rider is unable to attack airborne units. Yeah, see? Just flies right by. I think this one can. Yeah, the Shaman. Alright, so the Griffin took out one of my towers, but luckily it was not my main tower. Alright, let's bloodlust the Shaman. Uh-oh, the Shaman's gonna get taken out. Oh no! Alright, this is a good test case. We'll see if the axe throwing, fire axe girl... Oh, she can attack. She can attack airborne units. I misspoke on that one. She's definitely... Oh, look at this. Did you see that? It was kind of freezing. That's always exciting. So we want to pick up this... we want to pick up that chest, but we also want to send our... We want to send this guy over that way. There we go. Guess we'll get the chest with Gromish. Uh-oh, the meat cannon. Oh no. What can we do? Oh, that's a powerful siege weapon. Oh, and my tower has fallen. Luckily, Gromish is attacking it. One of my fellow members of my guild, one of my fellow Power Rangers, said that the strategy on most of the PvE missions is you take over one of the enemy's towers and then you just spam units off of it to get the leader. I don't know, that seems like that's generally been the strategy I've employed. I don't know if it works that well or not, but that's kind of my general strategy. I mean, really, okay, my real strategy in this game is that I try to do my quests, I try to do my, especially the Arclight missions, #1. Collect that gold, that 40 gold for every one of those Arclight missions. And then just, my plan is to just stick with it and keep playing this game for a long time. And I want to be an OG. Oh, look at this. See? They already figured it out. They already caught it. Missing tome. That tome that just magically vanished. There it is. All right. That's more like it. That is much more like it. I'll upgrade the Shaman. Ooh, level him up. Most of my leaders, I've been not leveling them up lately, but I'll go ahead and level up Karen Bloodhoof. Slow area damage tank dude. Alright, and we'll hit another arc, pick up that 40 gold. Horde and Blackrock families, that's what we're playing with in these Arclight missions. Definitely not the team I'm used to. I think it gives you more than your normal. Normally you have 7 minis. You have 1 leader plus 6 guys in your army. But I think when it combines these two families, it just gives you all of the minis from these two families to draw from. And so, one thing I like about it is it gives me a chance to kind of try out these. Oh, this guy's too slow. He's not going to get to that box. Oh, yeah, he did. He made it. He stopped him from getting that box. Come on, Bat Rider. We want that treasure. We want that treasure chest. Send in some artillery support against the molten lava monster guy. Chain lightning on the miner, on the kobold. Stop him from getting the gold. I guess we'll just put I don't know, put the whelp eggs over there. Oh, that was good placement for those whelp eggs. Wow, that was magical timing. Not terribly challenging with the Arclight missions. Also, probably that is affected by the fact that I have not advanced in the campaign lately. That's not high on my priority list. Now, I will advance in the campaign. I do want to advance in the campaign. It's not like right away. It's, you know, I've got, if you look up at the top right of the screen where the little red dragon icon is, I've got 55 sigils. I guess it is kind of nice. You get troops and leaders. You get extra cards by advancing in the campaign. Plus you get gold. What's this, a quest? Nah, I don't need to play a quest. I'm going to do Arclight missions. Nashala the Sandweaver. Bloodsport. All minis gain Bloodlust. Oh, wow. Gromish is hanging out under the map, having a snack, watching the game. Because Gromish bloodlusts people. That makes sense. So what I want to do before I go in there is I want to check and see how our team is doing and which family needs points the most. And it's the Beast family that it has only 1900 war crests. So therefore I want to make sure that I have a Beast army loaded up, which right now it's undead. So we'll go in and find a Beast one. I like Sharla. Sharla is a very interesting leader because Sharla freezes people, or she roots them with her beam, and so they don't move. And then, but even the weird part of it is that the cost of the minis is just weird. They all cost the same amount, and it's all over the place. Sometimes they're very affordable, and sometimes they're expensive. Oh, and this is the map where there's like a double of each of the minis. This is just gonna be wild. Let's see if I can send in the Dark Iron Miner. Okay, I'll send in a fast guy to go up there. Oh, I got another fast one. Let's see here. Uh-oh, whelp eggs, and we have no artillery. We need artillery. So anyway, one of the things about this particular... So see right now, like all my minis only cost 2. So sometimes it works out that you can just drop a bunch of normally very expensive minis and just spam them in there. But then sometimes you're like, oh, I want to mine some gold. What? My miner costs 5 gold? I can't afford that. What is this? So it adds an element of like unpredictable. It's not totally unpredictable, but an element of unpredictability to the to when you're going to be able to put out certain minis. All right, we'll send in Quillbore over here to pick up that treasure chest. Maybe send in a... No, too late. Oh, the leader has all the phantoms right now. Oh, this guy's... Oh, yep, there we go. Very good. As expected, a victory for the home team. eagleDog, your host on the Agrotizer channel. Playing Warcraft Rumble, picking up another tome, Blackrock tome. And oh, we got another level up. Today I've just been leveling up like mad. Firehammer, who it turns out can attack airborne units. I'm gonna upgrade the sheep spell. Oh, and this dude, Emperor Tharasian. We'll leave him at level 10. Collect that gold. And that's pretty good for my daily achievements. I might come back later on today and try to pick up this major horde tome. But the big thing is to knock out those Arclight missions before they disappear. I got 2.5 days left on this one, so that's fine. The other one only had 15 hours left. I cleaned that one up. And now, dear viewers, it is time for eagleDog to play PvP. This is my first time back in the PvP arena since Season 3 began. I think I'll try to start with someone who's not so far up on the Warcrest. See, so Charlotte, surprisingly, that's the leader that I've been able to use to do the best. That's where I've gotten my best performance in the PvP realm. And I'm not entirely clear. Oh, I haven't even used Baron Rivendare at all yet in here. Let's try Baron Rivendare. Alright, Rumble. I'm not entirely clear on how the Warcrests affect the difficulty of the opponent. Now, one way you can get an approximation of how experienced of an opponent you're facing is if you look at their icon and you see what... Oh, and it's crashed again. Have I been locked out of PvP forever? Uh-oh. Oh, wrong one. Not that one. Not that one. This one. There we go. Will I never again be able to play PvP? Every time I try to load PvP, will I just get technical difficulties? I mean, it's a Generation 7 iPad. I don't think that should be so outdated that it should have too much trouble with this game. But this game does push the limits of graphical computational abilities for a mobile device. If you have like a 5-year-old Android, I bet you're having a tough time playing this game. If you got a brand new smartphone, if you got the latest Samsung Galaxy double screen kind of contraption, then you're probably not having a hard time playing it. But oh, and here we go again. Once again, I've beaten the game. It is not to be. PvP will wait for another day, ladies and gentlemen. One of these days I'm going to make a video going in there, tearing it up, getting my butt stomped by the other players in PvP. You got something to look forward to in my next stream. Until then, true kill screen, absolute victory. eagleDog once again nailed it. Thank you very much. What can I say? I'm a natural. I'm a pro. Maybe we'll try loading it up one more time. I bet it's going to do the same thing. Magical loading powers. I command you. A connection cannot be established. I command you to retry Warcraft Rumble. I command you to retry the connection and retry loading. That's right, and go past 50% and not just freeze and bug out when you get to 50%. What will happen? Oh, kill screen. I'm too good for this. It's you know, it's tough when you're unstoppable like me. Maybe before I sign off, I'll just show another game here. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is a new app that I downloaded. I don't really download apps very often, but every now and then something strikes my interest. And I've got this Warcraft Rumble Builds and Stats, the ultimate resource for decks, mission guides, data, and more. View the builds, characters, or deck builder below. Build guides, build creator, mini stats. Maybe build guide. Let's see what a build guide is for Baron Rivendare. Let's see, dungeon decks. Oh, so they're telling you when you go into the dungeon, load it up like this, load your army like that. Hot builds, I don't know, Hogger, Unbound Pressure Pilled Max, Full Gold Sylvanas, Easy Deck for Dire Maul. These are like mostly dungeon, I guess. Dungeon oriented. I'm interested in the PvP decks. PvP, so anyway, I've just started checking this out. Dungeon decks. Okay, wait, here we go. Let's see. Remove ads for life. No thanks. Warcraft Rumble dungeon decks. No, that's not what I want. Hot builds. Featured, top rated, recently updated. I want the ones of Baron Rivendare. Baron Rivendare, where are you? I don't see any. Oh, there's one. Universal Baron build for PvP. That's what I'm talking about. And legendary PvE. I don't know at what point you get to legendary. Maybe legendary is the after you get to a certain level, you can play the campaign all over again, and you have to beat each level with one leader from every family. That might be what it's referring to. Use meat wagons to outrange legendary boss mechanics as you slowly chip your way to victory. Okay, Abomination, and interesting, it shows the Abomination with Noxious Presence. And they're saying Noxious Presence is best. See, so maybe Noxious Presence is best. Ooh, that's a tough decision. I'm holding out for Cannonball, and maybe I'm doing it all wrong here. Meat Wagon, Dark Iron Miner. And they're showing these guys all having talents. I obviously don't have talents. Oh no, it's an ad. Okay, I don't have talents on all these guys yet, but Blizzard, Abomination, Meat Wagon, Dark Iron Miner, Defiant Bandit, and Frostwolf Shaman. Frostwolf. Is it a shaman or a shaman? Build a simple, concentrated push of Abomination, Shaman, and Skelly Mages and Wagons. Yeah, you have to have that Chill of the Grave. By far the best talent for Baron Rivendare. Man, they're really saying I might just go back in and get Noxious Presence after all. I mean, this changes my perspective a little bit. Abos, they're calling the Abominations Abos. Abos are terrifying on their own to deal with. They can handle Huntress, Ogre Mages, etc. Anything ranged, that's true. What makes them even more terrifying is when they have armor. This basically turns into most of the armor will be provided by the shamans. If you have to put the shaman behind them, and then he'll protect them. Basically double the HP. The hero complements the build nicely. Doesn't say anything here about that. About why you should get the Noxious Presence. Let's see if it says anything here about it. What about this one? The same thing. So now I'm starting to second guess this decision to wait and hold off on Noxious Presence. I'm going to spend the whole day just like on my phone and like on the computer and stuff, like researching Abomination talents. My preliminary research indicated Cannonball was best, but you know, it was a tough battle. I saw some sites saying Noxious Presence and other ones saying Cannonball. So I'm gonna research that in a little more detail. The jury is still out, essentially. So anyway, that's an app that Warcraft Rumble was glitching out on me, so I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. And then when I reinstalled it, when I searched for it, the builds for WR, that one popped up. Oh, popped up as a suggestion. I was like, all right, I'll grab that and take a look at it. But if you've played any other video games lately, then you know about Zen Color because you've seen all the ads for it. Now, I liked the relaxing music, and so I thought, maybe I'll check it out just for some of the relaxing music. Uh-oh. I saw one I wanted to paint, and it changed the lineup. I wanted to paint that tree. Mostly I just focus on any like bonsai trees. All right, well, I'll show you the ones that I've been working on so far. There's one, a bonsai tree. Watch, it'll draw it in there. And it draws it in the order in which you filled in the different areas. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Zen Color. And I'm into art, and I do like, it's quite detailed, and it gives you kind of a sense of the shape of shadows. Shadows are so much of what gives things their form. And so it has been, for me actually as an artist, quite an interesting app and way better than I expected. I feel like the advertisements say that there's no ads, but it does have ads. There'll be like banner ads at the bottom, and then every now and then a random ad will play. But I really like the, especially in the Zen section, I like the artwork. And yeah, see, I've been focusing on bonsai trees. So there's a bonsai tree. And I've just been painting like part of the scene and then leaving the rest unpainted, which is part of my Zen Color strategy. It's got that pleasant, relaxing water sounds when you're in the menu scene, and then when you go in to actually paint something, quote unquote paint something, you just like fill in the colors. It's like paint by number, or paint bucket by number, I guess, more accurately. Then it starts playing the relaxing music. But I have to say, this app is way better than I expected. I'm not big on really adding any apps to my iPad. I only rarely add apps. Like, I see so many ads. And just, oh, skip, alright, yeah, whatever. Let it play, go do something else, come back. But when I saw the Warcraft Rumble ad, I didn't even think twice. I immediately went and found that game and downloaded it, because I am a Warcraft guy. See? It's an ad. And of all things, it's a coloring book ad. Alright. Oh, done. Thank you very much. X out. Very good. Alright, here we go. And see, there's the banner ad down at the bottom. But listen to that nice music. What are these, 14? No, that's not what I want. 10. There we go. 10. 20. See, it's kind of challenging to avoid painting the background. Let's see, 14. I think 14 is the background. That's not the one I want. I want 10. You can tell which sections are the color that you're working with, because they have like this checkerboard pattern. I guess I'd call that the PNG pattern. PNG transparency pattern. Have you noticed that? On Wikipedia, there'll be like some image, some like graph or chart or something, and the background will be transparent. No, that's not what I want. 10, maybe 20. No, there's another color here. I'm basically just, because I'm trying to not paint in the background. I just want the foreground painted in and not the background. Oh, I think I accidentally just did a little bit of background. Well, that'll be okay. You always have the option to clear and start over again. Was it 17? Oh, that's what we need, 17. You can clear the whole painting, everything you've done so far, and start over again. And obviously this is not a difficult game to play. And you can turn the music off. It fades out slowly. It's a nice touch. And then, oh yeah, you can use up your hints. So if you see up in the top right, there's like a light bulb. So if you can't find all of the different areas for that particular color, then if you tap on the light bulb, it'll help you find them. And then I've only ever used that once. I assume that once you use up all 3 of them, then they try to get you to pay. Oh, is it 9 now? There we go. 9, 9, 9. There we go. Now, there we go. Now this tree is getting fleshed out with the color number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 10. And once you fill in all of the PNG areas, the checkerboard areas of that color, then that color disappears. So anyway, I really like the artwork, and as you're going in and filling in the colors, you get a sense of how the shading affects the shape of that particular object, and then you can watch it draw back in the order in which you colored it. So I kind of try to do it in like, instead of just trying to nail them all, see how I like hit each of those stones in a row and then got the table and chairs and then got the background there. So just so that when I watch the sketching of it, it'll just look a little bit cooler. Let me see if I can find one where I can show what I'm talking about with the shadows. There was a neat looking tree one that popped up when I first opened it, but then it disappeared. Calm, focus. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go? This one. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Not Clean Master. Do you have 39 gigabytes of junk files? X, click, skip. Alright. Luckily they're not like super... Oh, turn on sound for the best experience. That's true. That's true. It's got like the moon in the background. Alright, here's a good example. So here on the base of this tree, let's see, let's start with 21. See, so that's probably going to be like a shadow color. 26, 21, 28, 26, 28. Here we go, here's a shadow. So, if you're into art, as I am, this does kind of, it's kind of like, see how like this shape of this number 26 has kind of a curve with the other color there? That's kind of how the shadows come in. This 21. 25. That one's darker because it's in the shade. 9, 26. This is 21, 23. 30. No. I'm not doing the leaves right now, I'm just doing the branches. 25. Let's see the color for that branch. Might be it for the branches. I think the rest might be. Oh, there's one. 6. So that gives you an idea of what I'm talking about for the shadow shapes. Like you can see, like there's these kind of triangular and kind of like blobby, swarmy kind of swirling shapes here. But those are just the actual natural shape of the shadows when the light is hitting. You can see the directionality of the light. The light is obviously coming from the right side and the shadows on the left side. So I don't know. Oh, what's this? Oh, look, I can get more hints. Oh, did you see that? Oh, not this guy. It's King Robert. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been playing this game. It's so great. There's this King Robert, and he's always in trouble, and then you have to try to help him. You ever seen Royal Match? Play Royal Match. Download now. Looks like this is a long ad. This is the type of ads I don't like. They got me with that light bulb. I thought it was going to be like a 5-second ad. Oh man, this is like a full on like 45, 60 seconds. I've never even thought, even for a moment, about downloading Royal Match. Play now. Royal Match. Play now. This has never even crossed my mind, even for a moment, to even think about downloading Royal Match. But when I saw the Warcraft Rumble ad, I was just like on it, and it's like, okay, so now I got some more hints. I'll make sure never to get more hints. I learned that one the hard way. All right, so what I actually want to show here is, let's go in there and watch it sketch it now. No, restart, no, cancel. I just want to see it get sketched. Let's see if I can zoom in here. It's a little pixelated, but anyway, you get the idea. So I actually do recommend this Zen color. It's actually kind of cool, and they have like 20 million zillion different images to choose from. I've mostly just focused on the Zen section, and I'm mostly just doing like the bonsai trees. Now I got these dolls also. Those are pretty cool. Not too shabby. See what I mean? You can kind of see where the shadows are and stuff. I've probably played this Zen color game a total of maybe 45 minutes or an hour. I've tried it out maybe 2 or 3 times. And well, in the other game, so the main game that I play is Throwdown. If you're not familiar with Animation Throwdown, then you've not been watching my channel, because this is you know, kind of the main. This is how my channel started, was with Animation Throwdown. This is how the Agrotizer network began, with this game right here. This is where I see the ads sometimes, because you get like some advantages and you can unlock more items, or you can research your upgrades faster by watching an ad. So I'll click on the ads on there sometimes. I've got the same policy with this game. I don't buy any upgrades or pay for anything with real world money. But see, I didn't start this game when it first started out. This game is in a lot of ways very similar to Warcraft Rumble. It looks like I got the kill screen here too. I'm gonna have to restart the iPad. Oh, nope, there it goes. Dun 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 dun. It's got that nice Danny Elfman music in the background. Dun 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 dun. Which is interesting, because they don't have the Simpsons actually on this game, but I think this is Simpsons music. Maybe not. Maybe it's from one of the other shows. They don't feature Simpsons in this game, but they feature Family Guy, Futurama, Bob's Burgers. Look, I'll show you. Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, American Dad, that's the other one. Futurama. Oh, King of the Hill. Yeah, King of the Hill. And then Archer is this new one that's coming here. I've never heard of that show before this game, but I think that's all. Family Guy, American Dad. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, definitely sounds like Simpsons music, but maybe it's not. So this is where like I'll go in and do my research, and then you can do ad boosts to speed up your research. I guess I'll just demonstrate real quick. This is where I just keep hearing about Royal Match. Play now. Royal Match. Help me. Anyway, it's never even crossed my mind to try that game out, but only one time I saw the Warcraft Rumble ad, and I didn't even think twice about it. I was like, all right, here we go. I'm downloading that one for sure. And I don't install a lot of apps. Really, as far as apps go, the only thing I've really got on here is Procreate. That's like the main thing I ever use for art stuff, art related things. Maybe some other day, if you're lucky, I'll show you some of my artwork, but today we're focused on video games. So I've been playing this game for about 2 years, maybe 3 years, and you're just building up your card inventory. It's basically very similar in a lot of ways to Warcraft Rumble, but the difference is that the battles, here I'll show you a battle. Let's see. Go into the arena. Choose my deck. See a lot of similarities here. You load up your guys. These you get all your cards. You want to get better and better cards. Like you start out with these low grade common cards, and then eventually you upgrade them. You get blue and then pink and so forth. But yeah, American Dad is the deck I want, and that's the leader I want. So the battles, instead of it being a tower, what do you call it? Tower defense. Warcraft Rumble is tower defense, right? Well, this, instead of being tower defense, it's let's play this one. It's a card-based skills and abilities matchup, and it's really like what this game is about. I mean, it is kind of interesting. Like, if you get into it, like you have to go and really like deeply study each of the different cards and like what their abilities are. Like here you can see Toy Block Snot has, oh, there we go. Toy Block Snot has 38 of the boxing glove, and 30 of the dog, and 38 of the little alien thing, and also 11 of the propane tank. So all of those abilities come into play like when you're battling against people. And then you have to look at what the other guys up on top, what their abilities are, and say, okay, well, she's got the fence and he's got the monkey, so based on that, which of these cards should I play? But really, that's not what this game is actually about. Well, for one thing, it's about humor, because a lot of the cards are pretty funny, actually, and it's kind of fun to see these characters, these familiar characters in there. But primarily what this game is about going and logging on every day and just making sure you just get in there, spend about 5-10 minutes every day on the game. And then if you do that, you'll keep collecting all the different items and getting more cards and so forth and so on. And similar to Warcraft Rumble, what I do in this game is I save up all my goodies. So most people spend these. Visor free has been used for 1 hour. No, it's been used for like 10 hours. What? The timer started over. So most people are going to spend these right away. I save them for my own strategical purposes, and also because I want to make videos. Like, so when I open up the like these gold ones are the most valuable cards, so I want to like make a video when I'm opening all those up. So I hang on to them, I save them up, and then I make a video. But I've got here, I'll just demonstrate. So you can use your item, cash it in. Oh, pick a reward. Very similar in that regard too. Which one do I want? Mayor West's Mansion or Candy Tornado? I'll take Candy Tornado. And most people they use those all up as they get them, but I kind of hang on to them and wait till the time is right to cash them in. But basically what you're trying to do is just over the course of months and years, you're just trying to build up your inventory. And that's really what this game is about. Just daily login, build up your inventory, daily login, build up your inventory. And so the battles, it is fun and they are strategic, but really the long-term strategy for me on this game is just to check in on a daily basis and just keep it as part of my daily routine. So anyway, that's a brief view at Throwdown and a comparison to Warcraft Rumble in the sense that they're both about long-term building up your inventory. The nice thing about Warcraft Rumble is it just started. Animation Throwdown's been around like, I don't know, 7 years or so. And so I just started 2.5, 3 years ago. So I'm late to the game. So there's a lot of guys that have a way more powerful inventory than me. Also, it's big time pay to play. I should show you the shop real quick. I'm going to go back in there, wait for it to load and show you the shop. It's pay to play just like Warcraft Rumble is, but it's also free to play. It's free and pay to play, which I wonder about. Oh, Royal Match, what's the thing they always say in the ads? It has no ads, and the best thing of all, no ads, which is ironic that they're showing the ad and they're talking about how it has no ads. Thank God, no ads, they say. Well, that's a little bit ironic. But I do wonder, because they say it's free to play, but I do wonder on that King Robert game, Royal Match. Pretty sure there's some pay to play in that one too. Otherwise, why are they spending all that money on running those ads? But here in Warcraft Rumble, there's definitely a bunch of upgrades you can get in the shop, and you see a lot of guys in there that have super powerful decks that haven't even been playing that long because they just spend a bunch of money on it. And okay, so here's the shop. So look, I'm gonna take you into the shop, and here's just like the front page stuff in the shop. All these different things that are available. Look at this, Mythic Hero bundle. Limit 2 per player. That's the most you can get of it. $99 each. You get 10,000 gems. 250 of those tokens, 250 of those tokens, and 500 super mythic stones. $100. And then some of these cost gems, which gems are hard to get, but you can get them without paying. But if you pay, you can get a whole bunch of gems. And $9.99, $49.99. $19.99. Oh, first timer bundle. See, I've never even gotten the first timer bundle. This is like similar to that Arclight pack or whatever it's called that you can get in Warcraft Rumble. But that one in Warcraft Rumble costs $20. This one costs $5. But that's always been staring me in the face. I've never gotten that one because I just it's just my style of playing. I'm really, I'm interested in the like random number generation, like how it randomly gives you different oh, this part here where it says earn gems, free gems, those you can go in and like participate in there it is. Here you can participate in surveys or like sign up to like some web page, subscribe to something or whatever. and then you get gems for doing that. I've done like 2 surveys on there. Man, those things were a beast. They took forever, and it was the rewards were minimal. But apparently, if you sign up for the right services on there, and then they go in and verify that you've actually signed up for that particular website, $2.99, $2.99, $2.99, $4.99. So they got a huge shop here. But the one that really, probably the best shop is in the quests. So here is the like mega quest, and you get all this extra, like all this stuff that you're gonna get anyway just from playing the game. Like I've gotten 2 super epic packs, 750 jiggity watts, and 200 golden turds. But the ones on top are locked. I get all those extra cards and stuff, and I pay the money for it. And that's if you get the season pass. Which, let me see if I can find the season pass. Where's the season pass? It's not like they're... Oh, there we go, Mega Quest. No. It's not like they're not always advertising it all the time. Maybe there. Nope, that's another one, though. Oh, yeah, that's it. Wait. Mega Quest season pass. Oh, yeah, there it is. Mega Quest Season Pass unlocks the Season Pass for current Mega Quest. And they're giving you these extra items also. And so what that does is it unlocks all the stuff on top that have the locks on them. 500 gems, Martini Stewie tokens, Mastery Stones, Peggy, Quad Epic Stones. So these quests come out like every 3 weeks or so. Maybe I think it's a little more often than every month. But let's just say once a month. And every single time I pass, I'm not spending that $20 every month on all that stuff on the top. What I'm trying to tell you is there are a lot of people on the internet that are definitely participating in those purchases, and which is cool because it means that it's a fun game and it's available to play for me, and I'm not spending money on it, but I'm in it more for like I have a very specific interest in seeing how this game plays out over time and comparing my performance to other people's performance, even though I'm not spending money. That means I'm never going to be one of the top ranked guys. Here, let me try to show you some ranks here. So look, here we are, Elite Card Master Challenge rankings. See, I'm number 51 out of 100 in this group, and that's just like a random grouping that happens every month. But let me try to find another one. Let's see, like this one. See, I'm ranked 3,542 in this particular quest. What is this? A quest? A mission? A challenge? Challenge. It's a challenge. In this particular challenge, I'm ranked 3,500. So, I guess compared to the whole internet, that's not bad. But for me I'm never going to reach number 1 in this particular challenge. And I am okay with that. But what I am going to do in the Swole Club challenge is I am going to reach the milestone number 10 and get 80 trophies in this particular challenge and get the rewards that come along with that. That is one thing which I will achieve. I'm working on now, and I got Stewie is training. He's got 8 hours left on this particular training activity, and that's going to help me to reach that goal of 80 or milestone number 10. That I will achieve. What's this one? There's another offer, $9.99. Yeah, some people spend a lot of money on this game. So, and I bet there's people spending a lot of money on Warcraft Rumble. I wonder if it'll open now. I bet it's still kill screen. I bet. Yeah, definitely. There's people spending money on there, and the way you can tell is like if you go into PvP and go up against other people, you'll see guys that just have tons of talents. They have a whole bunch of minis and lots of talents unlocked. Oh yeah, kill screen still. Oh no, it loaded. It loaded. What? It just needed a break to think about things. Come on, don't crash. You can do this. Come on, Generation 7 iPad. You can handle it. You were made for this. Oh yeah, here we go. This is it. Okay, it's on. It's on. At long last. My faithful viewers. Let's see how many people are watching right now. All 0 of you. Oh, it's not on. Oh man. I don't know. Maybe I need to like turn off Bluetooth or something. Kill screen. I spoke too soon. Faithful viewers. Faithful concurrent viewers with my excellent stream of my excellent health of my stream. I'm unstoppable. What can I say? True kill screen. Oh. 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 Will it work? No. I'll have to test this out or something. I've kind of been like holding off on playing PvP Season 3 because I wanted to wait and have a audio-visual documentation of the experience. So we'll see what happens. But, oh. Let's see. Here we go. All right, well, thank you everyone for hanging out with me today. And obviously during the live stream, there's not anyone like watching at home, but hanging out with me today as in later in the future when you come back and check out my live stream because it's saved onto the YouTube. And I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I will continue all day long researching about the Noxious Presence, whether or not that's going to be my decision. Hard to say at this point, but I will let you know in the next stream. And that's all for now. This has been a presentation of the Agrotizer channel with your host, eagleDog.